not go back there. If you find that cave entrance, don't go in. If you do, you won't get out.
That was a strange and ominous comment. Kenny even replied asking, "What makes you say that?" But Kenny didn't receive a reply, just more encouragement to return to the desert. So on November 10th, 2014, Kenny Veach packed enough supplies for a 3-day hike and once again ventured out into the Mojave Desert. But whether he found the M Cave or not, we'll never know, because Kenny Veach was never seen again. When Kenny Veach didn't return from his 3-day solo hike into the Mojave Desert, his girlfriend Sharon knew something was wrong. She reported him missing on November 14th, and search and rescue teams immediately began combing the area. Kenny's car was easily found, so at least searchers knew where to start. Kenny had left clues about his intended destination in the videos and comments he posted online. He pointed to and named specific mountains and valleys.
And I head off in that direction. I just go that direction, and that's west, heading towards, that's Mount Charleston, that big mountain out there, that's the Mount Charleston range.
Searchers were able to approximate the region Kenny would have been exploring when searching for the M Cave. Helicopters scanned the desert from the air. On the ground, large teams searched canyons and cliffs where Kenny might have fallen. Nothing. Not just no trace of Kenny, but no trace of a campsite or anything that would indicate anybody was out there.
All right. Is it all right to be a little late? Football games are on, and I don't think it's bad. Oh, all right. How is everybody? I am your host, Reach Giordano, and it is the scariest day of the year. 1/1/1/1/25. It's 1/11. Hold on. Nothing happened. I gave it an extra 4 seconds. Nothing happened. Why are all these predictions not coming true? You know, 1/11 is supposed to be one of the worst days of the year. I know it's early in the year and the whole year's got to come through and go. But I'm telling you, 1/11, keep an eye out. I tell you what, I'll keep them both out. It's not over yet, I know. I know. But it is. It really is. Today's theme on the phone is now or never. Okay. Every day we do new themes on the phone that are alien, positive, encouraging, conspiratorial, space, cool colors, numbers, stars, constellations, more or less, and so on and so forth. It is the motivational tool of the century, the smartphone. Tonight, we're going to talk about some things that are really smart. When was the first report of a UFO? When was the first report of a UFO over the USA? Why doesn't that sound good? And the imaginary Shadowban. Boy, when I put this together, I didn't think it through, did I? Yeah, I'm not really going to talk about the Shadowban. It's just got to be in the title. But we are. Yep. There's briefly, if you're a Trump supporter or you think that way or you look that way, they cut you off. So, we will fight till the end. I don't think we did anything wrong. I think we did good. Of course, that's what I think. I just see people from that side on YouTube doing much worse, right? And getting away with it. So call it what you want. But it's sad. They have the power to make or break you. And you'll never know. Like I know, but a lot of people never know what their full potential could have been. Because you didn't get the chance. You know? In the YouTube world, they want you to play along in their silly games of, you say what we want you to say. You can't say that word anymore. Why? What? I've been saying it for 47 years. Now all of a sudden, no, you can't say it here. Do you know how hard it is to change? Yeah. Sometimes I let it out during mini golf. Yeah. It's a good place to project. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I know it's all recorded. I know people have heard it. I get it. Good. That's why I do it. Because I know. Everybody's recorded. We're all recorded. Don't you think I know? Of course I do. Give them something to talk about. Let them think you're a certain way. Let them hate you even more. Because that's what it's about, right? Flexing your rights. Showing that you're not going to back down from the corrupt administration. People. We will not and shall not apologize for anything we have said, done, or did, and will do. DC. Yeah. So tonight's show, we'll talk a little bit about the Shadowban, really, and also, there was that UFO report that first happened. There you go. Now you know where it was. Where did I say? West Virginia? Isn't that where it was? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. It's a good one, too. There have been sightings for hundreds of years. We'll see who's here. Moody Mongol, welcome to the show. Myra Page, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. Felicity, welcome to the show. Yeah, 1639, I bet. More than that, even. Jeanette, the Angel of GUFON, welcome to the show. Brookers, welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not Wilcox, welcome to the show. Paula Faust, welcome to the show. UFO 91, welcome to the show. Moody left a message, a comment. Richie, by my calculations, you have enough baseball caps to create a structure dense enough that no directed energy listening device could penetrate it. Don't worry, you'll be safe there. Sometimes I get scared, Moody. I'm scared. Do I wear this one or do I wear this one? I mean, sometimes then I go, oh no, it doesn't match, and then I go, oh, I want to wear this one. But then I put it on, and everybody's like, oh, and I go, oh no, and so I don't wear it, and it just sits there. And then I'm looking around for other hats, and I go, oh, I know this one will be the best because there's nothing on it. So, all right, we'll wear this one then. But you can't. It's all crinkled. See, I didn't know it was going to have crinkles in it when I bought it. Now I'll never wear the hat again. Never outside. Look. Can't even wear glasses with it. That's the only way it's going to fit. Oh, I've tightened it. So, yeah. And then I've got about, I don't know, I got rid of some hats because they get old. And I don't know, I don't think I have more than 40 hats. But that's accumulating them over the years, you know? My allergies are killing me. If you haven't noticed, I am not my normal chipper self. I mean, I'm chipper, but the energy it's there, but it's hard to bring out. I can't. Thank you, Moody. Welcome to the show. My head is safe. Welcome, Aussie Tiger. Good day, mate. All right, let's get started. The video I played for you was just a video. It had no meaning. It had no purpose. Just to save me from having blank screens. Okay, here we go. We're starting. I came across this video, and I don't think it is real. I was going to play it yesterday, but because it was such an intense and realistic show, I didn't want to make it any less than what it was. So tonight we'll start low and then we'll aim high. So here we go. In the coldness of the Antarctic floats a castle nobody knows exists. Is it real or is it fake? No, but I can tell you what, it's freezing over there. Hold on. I'm getting rid of some stuff here that shouldn't be. I don't know where some of this stuff comes from. It's so brazier. All right. Yeah, like the show will pop up, but I didn't turn it on. It just automatically starts playing in another browser. Yeah, it's weird. Why do you have it up anyway? Didn't know I had it up, but it shouldn't start playing 15 minutes later. It's weird. All right. Next. Hold on. It's coming. All right, now I'm changing my mind. Hold on. The football game really threw me for, oh, here we go. Now we're all right. So Greer. Greer. Did you know? Do you remember when the Cybertruck blew up in front of the Trump Tower? And they used the Cybertruck to use as the bomb. And it didn't bomb out. It bombed them. Everything went straight up because of the way it was built. And, well, Stephen Greer says Cybertruck bomber Matthew Livelsberger is connected to his UAP whistleblowers coming out this month. Isn't that nice? How does that happen? How does that happen? How does that happen? No, seriously. How does that happen? What are the odds? You have to ask yourself, what are the odds? Oh, 1 out of 2. I believe they knew this is all part of the Missai Disai info agent provocative. Go.
Manifesto that they're trying to suppress like they do with everything else. But it sort of ebbs into this world. Is there any connection just between what is going to happen next week and what we saw in Las Vegas on New Year's Day?
Correct. There is. And again, that was sort of a psychological warfare operation by someone in special forces, giving a heads up on this. It's not a coincidence it happened at the Trump building and that it was in a cyber truck. He refers to gravitic propulsion systems. And that's what's going to be coming out because we have mastered gravity control for decades. And this is why many of the craft people see that they think is alien.
And he wrote about that in the manifesto. So he wrote this manifesto that they're trying to suppress like they do with everything else. But it sort of ebbs into this world. Is there any connection just between what is going to happen next week and what we saw in Las Vegas on New Year's Day?
Correct. There is. And again, that was sort of a psychological warfare operation by someone in special forces, giving a heads up on this. It's not a coincidence it happened at the Trump building and that it was in a cyber truck. He refers to gravitic propulsion systems. And that's what's going to be coming out because we have mastered gravity control for decades. And this is why many of the craft people see that they think is alien.
And he wrote about that in the manifesto. So he wrote this manifesto.
There must be some, I must not be able to comprehend this for some reason. Can somebody explain why there's a connection? Because it was written in the manifesto. I get it, but that's it? That's it? I don't know, man. You know, you don't want to be known as being linked or having a connection somehow to that. Boy, oh brother. I must not be getting it. Yeah, I'm not getting it. It's okay. You guys got it. You understand. Well, Trump says, I'm going to give you a report on drones about one day into the administration. He then says, well, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drones. So you have to ask yourself, what does Trump know? And my fear is that he won't make it to that day. When Trump gets in office, every day is Russian roulette. Every day. I fear for the man's life. I truly, honestly do.
That kind of disappeared very suddenly. Do you have any idea whatever happened to the drones?
What happened to drones?
Well, you had said that you knew you thought the government knew what was happening with these drones over New Jersey. There were some by Bedminster.
I don't know. They were over Bedminster a lot, so I can imagine. I'm going to give you a report on drones about one day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drones. And it's not only with me. Glenn was telling me today that in Virginia they have drones all over the place.
A story that kind of disappeared very suddenly. Do you have any idea?
I don't know. Whoever edits these clips, it's like just as soon as they start getting into the good stuff, it's like it's over. If you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, all the links are in the show. Wait, no, they're not. Oh, yeah, all the links are in the show description. And you can do a super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App if you want to help support one of the very few, if not the only show left, telling you like it is. Really is. I think so. Unless I'm missing something, everything I see looks like tomfoolery to me. And I'm not trying to look at it that way. I really am not. I'm trying to see it their way, and I do see it their way. But I don't see how drones are UFOs or UAP. However, now they're telling us, and they've been, I think, right, that there are UFOs, UAP with these drones. Now, That's what they're saying. Now that is the official story going forward. That's part of it. Okay? So what's the other parts? Let's take a look. I think we'll be able to get an idea. Oh, hold on. I forgot to get rid of some things from last night. I knew that looked familiar. I'm getting rid of that. I'm sorry, guys. I really thought I was a little better organized than that. I usually am. Right. Tonight, we're supposed to get really cold in Florida. Now, I thought it was going to be in the 20s where I live, but that's in the Panhandle. Where I live, it's going to be right about freezing. So anytime whatever it is outside, it's 20 degrees warmer in my home without turning the heat on using a space heater. That's Florida weather. It only got to 50 degrees, I think, today. Yesterday and today was warm. Felt warm. A little rain even. All right. What am I pulling up here? Yes, we have a lot of videos. I am looking for... All right, take a look at this. This post says, well, everyone, he may have been telling the truth after all. Who? Greer? Yeah. Dr. Greer's whistleblowers coming forward next week. Just so you know. I'm scared. I am. I'm a little scared. I'll tell you why in a minute.
This disclosure happen next week, and if it does, how does it happen? When it starts happening, how will we know?
Well, it'll be all over the news. It's good to see you again. I just heard about an hour ago from we call the NOC. He's a non-official cover aerospace intelligence community, a senior operator from one of the key two black sites out in the western United States. And they are preparing to do this next week. I don't have an exact date. They intend to not only...
That is not a UFO. That is not an orb. That is an out of focus bullshit.
Provide their testimony of operations. He's been there almost 30 years, but also the evidence and other details. Now, he's been involved in two things. One is the testing and the surveillance of the man-made UAPs that have been manufactured out of the Lockheed Skunk Works and Northrop Grumman complexes out in the high desert.
Okay.
The other is the targeting of non-human craft. Some would say extraterrestrial, some say alien. The words they're using now is NHI, non-human intelligence, and the downing of those objects. So he's been intimately involved. I've been at his facility, and that is on track. Now, keep in mind, so much of what is being seen now is sort of a decoy false flag operation, sort of trying to intercept what he's going to be doing and what we've been doing for some time.
But there's no way, Dr. Greer, we've talked about there's no... Right. Does this disclosure happen next week? And if it does, how does it happen? When it starts happening, how will we know?
Well, it'll be all over the news. It's good to see you again. The
disclosure next week. How? Well, it'll be all over the news. Right. We know that. Right. How? Who is going to say what to go on the news? That's secondary. What's the initial blow?
I just heard about an hour ago from we call the NOC. He's a non-official cover aerospace intelligence community, a senior operator from one of the key two black sites out in the western United States. And they are preparing to do this next week. I don't have an exact date.
To do what? Nobody said anything yet. He didn't say they're preparing to do this. What? Disclose. What? Disclosure. How? Well, they're going to announce it. When? Next week. How? They're going to tell you. What are they going to say? Oh, well, they're going to tell us next week. I mean, that's what we're getting.
They intend to not only provide their testimony of operations, he's been there almost 30 years, but also the evidence and other details. Now, he's been involved.
See how he goes, he skips over it fast. He goes and what he'll do is bring over evidence. And then next week, what he'll do is, he jumps into the next topic so you don't have a chance to follow up and kind of confuse and really make the person who's interviewing him work extra hard to ask him follow-up questions. So what'll happen is Greer will go on for 3 topics, and then the guy will only talk about the last thing Greer said, because Greer would have made sure he skipped fast forwarded into the next topic before anybody could follow up on the important shit.
Two things.
That nobody can prove.
One is the testing.
He does it all the time. It's a lot of people do this that are just, they're not sure about their evidence. They don't want to take any follow-up questions, even though they're there doing the interview. It's very smart. Listen how he does it. Come on.
And to not only provide their testimony of operations, he's been there almost 30 years, but also the evidence and other details. Now, he's been involved in 2
and other details. Now, he's been involved in, and then he goes like, what details? Oh, no, wait, there's more.
Things. One is the testing and the surveillance of the man-made UAPs that have been manufactured out of the Lockheed Skunk Works and Northrop Grumman complexes out in the high desert.
Okay.
The other is the targeting of non-human craft. Some would say extraterrestrial, some say alien. The words they're using now is NHI, non-human intelligence, and the downing of those objects. So he's been intimately involved. I've been at his facility, and that is on track. Now, keep in mind,
hello?
So much of what is being seen now.
All right, we heard all that. I just wanted to show you that part. I was kind of getting disillusioned. Just, the blah, 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 blah. Let's move on. Check this out. Just, I want to play this. No setup. Nothing. Just let's hear what James Fox has to say. I haven't listened to it. This is, I know, exciting, right? All right, here we go in 3, 2,
Real serious visitation of these so-called, men in dark suits. And then I heard about it like a number of other times. I heard about it with the McMinnville, Oregon case. She got a visit. Then I heard about it with Rex Heflin. He had a visit with these guys in suits. With the 1966 UFO landing at Westall Primary School, science teacher named Mr. Greenwood. And then we found out he had a visit from men in suits, a General Parviz Jafari. And he told me, he was like, the next morning, the encounter happened in the middle of the night. The next morning, a couple of men from the United States government, I don't know what agency they're from, they were there. Oh my God, here they are again. Let's see, I cover a case in Australia, Africa, South America, Chile, England, Russia, China, Canada, Alaska, across the United States. This is a global phenomenon.
Has there ever been a moment where it's just slipped out of your hands?
The alien footage.
Of Virginia?
Yes.
You were that close?
We had a hard drive in our hands.
You had a hard drive in
our hands. See how I can talk about this.
Of course. And then he says, let's see how I can talk about this. Dude, it's your story. Tell the truth. And it slips out naturally. But oh no, there's some sort of secrecy that goes along with the most incredible footage he had in his hand. This is the footage that would have been smoking gun evidence. This is the material we've been waiting for. Give me a break.
I want to talk about this without revealing the details because we're going back.
How do you reveal something without giving the details? Anybody have a... Yeah, I'm going to tell you how to build a bridge, but I can't tell you how to do it. Huh? I'm going to tell you how to build it, but I'm not going to tell you how to do it.
When I walked up to him,
Makes
I looked
no
in the
sense.
eyes, I looked into his soul. I said, I promise you on my life, there was no camera, audio, nothing rolling. This is between you and me, right here, right now. And he looks up at Marco and I and he goes, it happened. Closed the door and off he went. I'm 99.9% sure that I looked directly into the eyes of a gentleman who drove an alien around. I actually have a letter from Spielberg that was written to Larry King about me and my movie.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't talk about this that often.
You recently got invited
Yeah.
into a skiff,
Yeah.
and I can say, is that the Pentagon?
This is as much as because I've been asked.
Hold on, guys. Why would James Fox, a movie guy, a filmmaker, just like me, just like some of you, right, gets invited into a skiff? Why? You know why? Because he's friends with everybody on that side of ufology. The grift is strong with this one. That's what it is. And they let him into a skiff? Does this make sense to anybody? Yeah, kind of it does, Rich. Yeah, dickhead in the back. How? Thank you. Well, he's a journalist, so why not show a journal? Oh, don't give me that bullshit. No, he can make the movie about it. God. Don't you get it? By him going into a skiff puts a target on his back. They wanted to put a target on James Fox. Now, James Fox makes a movie about something they don't like. Oh, sudden heart attack. Or, oh, his brakes went out. Oh, his plane went down. Right? Can't have this guy talking about this shit. Take him out. Why? What's the story? He got top secret information. He snuck into a skiff. I don't know. He's a sneaky skiff sucker. He snuck into a skiff. Well, I mean, doesn't it make sense? Why would you invite a journalist? Because that's what he calls himself anyway. Filmmaker, journalist. Why would you invite him? 2 reasons. To make a movie about the evidence that they're showing, talking, reviewing in the skiff. Or they're putting him in a no, do not talk situation, or you may not be able to see the daylight again scenario. I'd go. If they invited me into a skiff, hell yeah. Sure, why not? I'll hear your lies up close. Why not? According to everybody who's been in the skiff that we've heard, they say nothing is ever being told. Nothing's being said. I don't know why it's secret. Why do we have to be in a skiff for this? Now, of course, that is politicians talking. We all know about politics and ufology. And that's where we're at. That's why James Fox was allowed to go in a skiff. Why not? Put another target on somebody else who, hey, what'll happen is we'll give him all the stories. He'll be like our new Corbell. People lost faith in Corbell. Let's try this guy. Same similar background, right? Yeah. Yeah, hear me out. Let's get Corbell out of here. Nobody trusts him. Nobody cares. They're calling him a hoaxer. Nobody believes him anymore. Bring in this guy. People love him. They love James Fox. Do we tell Corbell about it? What do you mean tell Corbell? Nobody tells Corbell anything. All right? He's out. Oh, I mean, somebody's got to tell me. You're not hearing me. He's out. He's out. Oh. Yeah. So, what? I'm just wondering when it's my turn to be out. Soon. What? I'm joking. Soon. Poor James Fox doesn't know what he's getting into. Sad. He used to be one of the heroes of ufology. I don't see that anymore. I see a man who got a taste. You know? He got a taste of it. Man, all I need is a little more, man. Just a little taste, bro. Come into the skiff. Into the skiff. I thought you had to have clearance. Come into the skiff. You want a taste, don't you, Fox? Yeah, man. I need that taste. I need that sugar, please. Man, don't make me regret it, please. Come on in. And he goes in. And he comes out. Ooh. Now, James, you can't be acting like that. I know, but I just heard some. James, you can't act like that. You got to act like you didn't hear nothing. Oh, okay. Look, you want a taste? Yeah. Get a hold of yourself. Okay. You'll never get a taste again if you act out. Okay. I'll play along. No, you won't. It's not playing along. You're going to do along. You're going to act like a man. Act like these soy boys we got. Why do you think Corbell's out? He's out? So does that mean I'm in? Yes, you're in. Now shut up. And he's in. Now we gotta worry about him. I can't believe that guy got invited into a skiff. I don't even want to listen to the rest of the story. I shut it off. Terrible. What's going on in this world, man? This is just weird. Why would you invite him into a skiff? It makes no sense. Let's go to reality. I can't believe this. Well, it's going to be weeks and weeks and weeks of conspiracy theories, fires out of control, mind control, weapons of DEWs, and oh my God. It's never going to end. Where is this thing? Oh, Jesus HC. Hold on. I put it somewhere. I just picked up the story to move it, and I don't know where I put it. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those. Okay, here we go. Moving it over. Now we got it. All right. So Into Thin Air is doing his due diligence. 3D map shows unprecedented wildfire damage extent in Southern California, Los Angeles. Thousands of structures no longer exist. Fires still out of control. It looks like a nuke went off in LA. See, you don't hear me pressing my mouse, right? See, listen. One. Can't hear it. That's why. Look, here's the map. It's terrible. All these places. All of this, it's all burnt. Everything. All this has still got color. Wait, what? It's the other way? Oh, this is where all the fires... Well, let's take a look.
All right, so KTLA has put out a interactive map here where you could see where these fires are and what they've done for the most part. So you can see right around here is where the Palisades fire was. In fact, if you zoom down, you can actually get right into the structures. There we go. So all these areas likely have significant, if not complete, damage to all these structures.
Why didn't
Alright,
he?
so here is an interactive fire map we can look at that KTLA released, where we can actually check out these fires, and then we can look at the first one here, which was obviously the Palisades fire. We are basically looking at the entire area that it covered. This is massive. Oh my goodness. We can turn that off and zoom right in. You can see it even has the 3D structures in here we can look at. If you get close enough, you can see how many buildings and in what areas were basically destroyed. I don't think every one of these is gone, but they're all within this fire range.
Is it me or is this off a little bit?
Now we can zoom out here and check out another one. But this area is now massive. Here's the Kenneth fire. This is the one they thought that guy had started, the 800-acre fire here. Let's spin around a little bit. But this gives you an idea of where the worst of the damage has been and where these fires have gone so far. This one was mostly a mountain fire, which is good, but a lot of expensive property in there as well. What? Bordering this area down here, all these structures and everything like that.
Live shots.
We'll go over to the next one. This is the Hearst fire.
There's no live shots.
This was obviously a smaller fire here.
This is just showing a colorized area.
Kind of crawled up this mountain. But remember, the winds were coming from east to west, so these mountains were coming down from like Oregon, Washington, and then whipping this way and coming out, pushing out into the ocean. So you can check out this one here. This was the Archer fire, one of the smaller ones along this mountainside here. Just gives you the idea of where it burnt. Once again, mostly a mountain fire also. And then we got the Eaton fire. I think this was the second biggest one. Unreal.
You can hear his
All
mouse.
these places down here. Let's just zoom in.
You hear his mouse?
All these structures. All
It's loud.
this stuff.
Click.
I think it's over 15,000 structures now are totally just done.
You don't hear my mouse. Listen.
But these fires now are beginning to connect.
Yeah.
And as of this hour right now, 12:53 Eastern Standard Time. So about 9:53, close to 10 a.m. in California. Not much has changed. Over here is Lydia fire. Here's another little fire back here. The back side of the mountain. And we'll go back to the overview. Check this out. Unreal.
Amazing.
Whole southern coast. I'll leave the link for this so you guys can go check out this 3D fire map. It's actually really cool. You can go check out the updated areas and places that they think the fire is going to go also. Just wild stuff, my friends. Malibu's gone.
Gone? You know, let's do this. Shall we?
News helicopter.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look at Malibu for real.
He's been out there. He's in Malibu right now. Robert, different, obviously, scene from what I'm seeing right
It's right
here.
there. It's not gone. I sees it.
Bob, I'm standing in Malibu on Pacific Coast Highway right now. Communications are spectacularly difficult at this point. Cell phone service and the rest of it, and you see why. Look at all of this debris here behind me. Literally, homes and businesses gone, incinerated. Some of them actually falling into the Pacific. We see debris out there, mangled metal as far as the eye can see. And as a matter of fact, I'm just going to step out of the camera and have Clint zoom in as far as you can, Clint, on just how far this debris goes. And it is still smoldering. We still have fires underneath the depth of these piles. And all of this came from the Palisades fire, which we're on the border, Malibu and Pacific Palisades. The air is filled with smoke and particles. And unfortunately, this fire continues to smolder and even flare up at points when those Santa Ana winds kick up. They did yesterday evening, and that was an issue.
Wow.
1,000 structures in ruin. Over 50,000 structures in Los Angeles area threatened.
Wow.
Multiple fires.
That
throughout
sucks.
a place in all of these neighborhoods in the hills. Reinforcements have come in from around.
The path of destruction, is it every single structure taken out, or are there some places that have survived it? What does it look like?
I mean, as far as Malibu goes on Pacific Coast Highway, a lot of them are gone. There are spotty structures that are still there, and that's the way these wildfires work when they pop down off of these canyons.
Wow. Wow. I wasn't kidding. Wow. I can't believe that. I'm just, sad, lost for words. Malibu is basically gone. I'm just looking at 80% gone. 80, bro. 80. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff that's supposed to happen next week. I'm not buying it. Here it is. According to Greer, next week will be disclosure. I think this is a little different. Quite frankly.
We have continued to cover whatever it is that's happening in the skies all over the world. Mysterious drones now being reported over parts of 50 states and in countries across the globe. And if you followed this story even just a little bit, you'll realize that what people are seeing and recording, this is not stuff that comes from this planet, and the complete silence on this topic.
What? What did that guy just say? Are you kidding me?
Is that what people are seeing and recording, this is not stuff that comes from this planet, and the complete silence on this topic from our government has only added fuel to the many theories that are now circulating right now on the internet. Dr. Stephen Greer is back with us. He's the founder of the Disclosure Project. Dr. Greer has been consistent with us for weeks that there is a disclosure.
Dr. Finger in your ear.
Presidential inauguration, which now leaves us with 10 days. Dr. Greer, it's great to have you back. This is where we are right now. A flight crew on a commercial airplane recorded this large orb in the skies while they were at 17,000 feet. And now people, we mentioned this a week ago, are reportedly getting sick all over the world from this granular mysterious fog that's being seen all over the place.
Right.
Does this disclosure happen next week? And if it does, how does it happen? When it starts happening, how will we know?
Well, it'll be all all over the news. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, we did see. I thought we did. All right. But I didn't hear the part about the frog. Pardon? Oh, fog. I know it was fog. Oj wejacki, ziskus matnia, unskiszkaska, kipiskiszkos niaska. You guys love it. I got more. Well, this is probably the weirdest thing we'll see this year so far, what I'm about to show you. This is by far the weirdest thing I've seen. This is the weirdest thing seen in the skies. Sky. Ready? Look at that line. Look at the thickness of it. Look how thick it is. It's crazy. What the hell is it? Hey, Foghorn Leghorn. How you doing? Zach Diecast Monster, Lockadary. How y'all been? Look at the line there, folks. What is that? Look how long it is. It's 1,400 plus miles. Damn. And I'm going to say this because I am considered a very much a weather enthusiast. I have never seen anything so large. What? I want to show you the face. See the face down here? See the nose? It's screaming. Look at the eye down here. Don't you see it? The hair. What did I just do? All right, play. Sorry, Thor. That is crazy thickness. Welcome back, everybody. Rich Cousins here for third phase of GUFON. Tonight, we're going to be talking about thick lines in the sky. Chemtrails, contrails, holy trails. What do you think is going on? Weather modification? Or is it something more nefarious? Like penetration into our DNA from chemicals being sprayed into the sky. That is pretty weird. You can't deny this stuff, man. It's right there in front of our face, right behind our backs, under our noses. Feel like supporting the show. We still need $1,000. $100 to get to our goal. Oh no. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. This is a really cool sighting. This one has been removed off the intranet and has been brought back uppity. I want you to take a look. I think you're going to enjoy it. Hold on to your your seat buckles. Sorry, my Excelsia is coming back. Hold on. Something happened. Go.
The next two videos are from a witness named Kennard.
She's talking like me.
He lives in downtown Los Angeles, and on the night of January 10th, 2025, he captured two different events that has him questioning everything. The first one, he was filming the fires when he noticed these unidentified objects, these orb-like objects, shoot in and then rapidly leave, which appeared to be UFOs. But then a couple of hours later, as he was live streaming again the fire, he unexpectedly captures these loud booms. Now, these booms are not transformers, and people are randomly hearing them around downtown Los Angeles, and they have no idea what it's coming from.
Where it's coming from.
Take a look at these next two videos and tell me what
she said. What it's coming from.
These booms are not transformers, and people are randomly hearing them around downtown Los Angeles, and they have no idea what it's coming from.
What it's coming from. Jesus Christ. Great English.
Take a look at these next two videos and tell me what you think.
No. I'll think what I want. Look at this right here. It's pretty cool, actually. That's sped up, by the way. Just so you know. It's sped up. They don't tell you that, but it's...
That, guys. Okay, I think we're good there. Oh my god, did you guys hear that?
Jesus.
You see what I'm talking about? About these, like, random ass explosions and shit? Did you guys hear that?
Wow. Dude, that was insane. Again.
That, guys. Okay, I think we're good there. Oh my god, did you guys hear that?
Wow, that
you
sounds
see what
like
I'm talking
a bomb.
About these, like, random ass explosions and
Should
shit?
be sonic boom.
Did you guys hear that? Holy
cow, got it.
crap.
Weird. Are they bombing underground? Building tunnels? Or was it sonic babooms? Because, you know, things are flying by. They don't see them. It's above their head. There's clouds. Wow. It's not only here in America. It's also happening in London. Yep. A red orb silently flies over London. I'm sorry, London. London. Yeah. Here we go. In 6, 5, I said 4. Then there's 3. You got a 2, then a 1, and fun. There it is in London. London. Wang Duck Dong. What movie? That's right. 16 Candles. What the hell's going on? People are messaging me like I do a show every night. Oh, PayPal. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, Dinkamazi throwing down the $10 on PayPal. Thank you very much. You really did. You know, that's definitely going to be helpful. Thank you. Dinkamazi saying, just sending some love from down under. Thanks, mate. A continuing supporter of GUFON for years. Man, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need $90 more on PayPal. Can we do it in 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I'm joking. Ow. I'm breaking up. I don't know if I won't be able to work out. Hopefully the game will be a blowout. That was a good sighting, yeah? I know I talked through the whole thing, but that's London. Look, it's a drone. They've now got their own drone issues. And it's been very cold up in that area. So whoever's got these drones in London are out there in the cold weather. Well, I couldn't go out. I wanted to go droning, and it was very misty and a little rainy this morning. Yeah, it was kind of unexpected. All right, well, that's the red orb in London. I want to show you this. This next sighting is interesting, to say the least. So they're saying this is a triangle on water. That's H2O to you smart people. Yeah. This is, California. Okay. No specifics on the CA, but it's on the west coast. Excusez-moi. Ah, merci. Ah, fanable. Here you go. Jesus. Gonna be dead, I tell you. Look at this thing. That's 3 objects or 1 triangle. Huh? Well, I don't know. I tell you what's interesting. The visual. Take a look. These are right up against the water. This is high because you see the distance. So it's literally upright. Like this. Not like this. It's like this. And the triangle, yeah, just... Well, that was not really a triangle, was it? But that's supposedly it, kitten caboodles. I don't know. It is interesting, but it could just be 1 drone, 2 drone, 3 drone picture. Look how grainy it is. Give me a break. Ay, Vanatska. I can make that drone sighting tomorrow. Next. That's not on the water. It's above the water. This one is making the rounds, though, right here. 3 UFOs spotted together. What are they? They're saying 3 unidentified objects were sighted together in a remarkable event that left witnesses stunned. Could they be advanced technology, they ask, or extraterrestrial visitors, or something else entirely, or it is a good sighting for those who believe in this drone facade. In 4, 3, 2, 1, fun. Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. To me, this looks like balloons with LED lights or drones. I mean, look at the way it tilts back and forth right here. That's like a drone. I'm just looking at this one here. And the other ones are just as guilty. Stupid. Evel Knievel would never be proud. Drones? I flew a motorcycle. Are you kidding me? Drones? Pussies. Drones. You know, I lived right around the corner from Evel Knievel. They actually had the Evel Knievel Ranch. Yep, on Janan Road. Like 90th Street in Janan. Yeah. He was, the kid was, I think, a year or 2 older than me. Went to the same schools. Saguaro. All right. Check out this. Okay. So, you know, a lot of people really believe these UFOs are from the seas, the oceans, the, you know, big bodies of water. It's easy to hide. It may be part of, you know, how they live on their planet, if they even have one. But check this out, yo. This is weird. Yo, the hell? In the middle of the ocean, there's a lot of water. And sometimes you just don't see right. Oh my God, I sound like Mickey Rourke in Jeremy Corbell's movie. You know, there was sometimes, you go, you take your socks off, and then you look outside, you see your socks in the mud. It kind of makes you like distinguished in a way, They got to be a little more gruff. It's Sylvester Stallone in Corbell's movie. I take my socks off and I walk around the house like I'm naked. Feels kind of cold, but I like it. Sometimes aliens do the same thing. All right, let's get out of here. Skedaddle. I got another game that's on. I got to get going. Hey, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. Tomorrow's the members show. Don't know when, but it's probably going to be in the morning hours. And if it's not in the morning, well, it'll have to be in the morning or really late at night. Well, I don't know yet. It'll be either at 11 at night, Eastern, or 11 in the morning tomorrow. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of your weekend. Until then, hey, we do what we can, because if you ain't looking up, you're not really looking out, huh? It's true. It's true. And we're here. Every night to do truthology for ufology. For you. That was awful. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night here at GUFON. What? Have a great night here at GUFON, I just said. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Alien bless.
There's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over and why did it downwards treasured sites in